people. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. First thing that is popping in the news. Do you ever wonder why Jamaica is the way that it is? It is because it is run by a set of persons that are not very professional, not people person, don't have the temperament to deal with the public. They are very arrogant, and when you're arrogant, at least you're not supposed to be incompetent, irresponsible. You're not supposed to be able to not do your job. However, people will say that is a normal thing in the parliament, in a government, in a politics, in a Jamaica. You've always seen the display in parliament where these persons are acting as if them worse than Coronation Market. As a matter of fact, as it pertains to Coronation Market, that is what we expect. We, however, expect the polar opposite in a parliament. One of those persons who is the worstest culprit, his name is EVERALD WARMINGTON. EVERALD WARMINGTON is a relative of Portia Simpson, so therefore you know that him have the cousin gene. OC aka don't draw me tongue. And I know that person are going to say, then hold on a minute. Where Portia after doing this, them will get in them feelings. My point is that he has the cousin gene, and that is why he act the way that he acts. It runs in the family. People, I am going to show you something in a video that took place maybe about a day or two ago. When he went to some place, and people, you are going to see the type of individual that this person is. Take a listen, take a look to the beautiful bean footage.
No! It's a government of Jamaica tour. Yes, but not you. You tour with the parish council. So I am following. No, you don't follow my tour. I'm a tour with, you see, it's a political tour. Right, and it's a government, so I want to know what is happening. Caretakers that recognize, hold on, caretakers that recognize. I am a citizen of Jamaica. I want to know what is happening. You hear me? Caretakers are not recognized in the Constitution of Jamaica. I don't know about caretaker. I'm a citizen of this country. Well, and I have interest in this. Keep your interest to yourself. No. And your yard. No. Don't come on my tour. Don't come on my tour. May I share my interest? I don't need you here. I'm here with the member of parliament. Enough. Well, I am here. You see the council with me? I am here. We're not tour with council. Tour with the mayor. I am here. All right, tour with the mayor. I am here. So wait, who invited you? Only drink coffee and slide when you invite you. Well, guess what? You know who you invite. So if you invite me as well, you invite you. Drink coffee and slide when you invite you. I don't know which country I'm going to take, regardless of party. Regardless of the party. I don't differentiate parties, you know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't different parties. I don't know what you're talking about parties. I'm a citizen of this country. No, I'm the member of parliament. You can need information, ask sir. I will ask her when it's time. Right. I don't know which council I'm going to take. So who's the council I take? So you? I am the council I take. Yes. I'm the MP aspirant. For this sport. No worries. Right. I'm the MP aspirant for this sport. Close your eyes then. What? Close your eyes. Close your eyes if you don't want to see. I am here.
Now people, this is my disclaimer before I proceed. I am neither JLP nor PNP. I would rather vote for a random goat, a random dog, before I give my vote to any of these incompetent. It is like bad and worse. The worse are better of two evil. I don't see anybody that warrants my vote. So therefore when I speak on an occasion that occurred. That is in the video. I did not make this up. It actually occurred. When we look at a person like Mr. EVERALD WARMINGTON, we see that this man thinks that he is some sort of dictator. He can say whatever he feels to say. He can belittle anybody at any time. He has the temperament if you mix Captain Caveman, which is a cartoon character, or an actually old-time Neanderthal caveman from back in the days. Mix him with the Tasmanian devil. You would get something that looks a specimen like Mr. Warmington. This man does not realize that he is a public figure. That means that he should be responsible to the public. The public have concerns. They are supposed to ask him questions whenever they see him on site. He does not have the option, or should not have the option, to answer when he feels like, or answer how he feels like. He's supposed to be professional. Therefore, if you're not built for this, you don't have the temperament for this, then you obviously have the wrong job. You're in the wrong position. You are in a position occupying, taking up space that somebody with that type of temperament should be in. And what is even worse is not as if when we speak about a politician like this, he is one of those politicians that are getting stuff done, that is being productive, because the truth and the fact is that if we were paying these politicians on a performance basis, they would be making less than minimum wage. However, why these people can do this? It is because they constantly get away with it. They are not held accountable by the hierarchy of the JLP, meaning Andrew Holness. You see the bunch of follow-backer that is behind this man, and whenever he is talking, not one of them can intervene, not one of them can interrupt him, or else they will get the lashing of his tongue also. So therefore, them have to keep them out, and that is what he expect. This man should never be in any sorts of politics. This man could only be a politician in a Jamaica or some other sorts of clown country that has no sorts of reputation, no sorts of morals, no sorts of ethics. Do not understand how people actually vote for this man. Do not understand how this man can be the leader or head of any sorts of entity, be it public and private, and be allowed to get away with it. However, people like them say, abnormal. It is now the norm in Jamaica. This is a anything goes country. This is a boogoyaga, rickety-tickety country, and also the JLP and most of these political party, meaning the PNP. It is a joke. And people just listen to the way that this man spoke to this other man, belittle this man who is supposed to be some sorts of politician. At the end of the day, it is the best interest of Jamaica that political parties on both sides collaborate, so therefore they can get things done. We do not care who are the caretaker, the MP, the Prime Minister. We just want stuff to be done. However, whenever people cannot get things done, then bring up all sorts of deflection because they want to take away from the fact that they are not doing their jobs. They want to be standoffish because they don't want people ask them the relevant questions. What have you done? What are you going to do? How are you going to fix this situation? It is not as if the man was being rude. The man was being professional. The man just asked a basic question. Did not even hear what the question is. However, he obviously don't want to hear anything. I am speaking about Mr. Warmington. You hear how rude this man is? I tell the man, say, who invite him? Only Chink and Flea and whomever is invited. So therefore, which category you fall in? And then the most disturbing, disgusting thing is that him have a next set of worthless people just like him that are facilitating the FUCKRY, because obviously if you don't take a stand, or if you don't speak up and tell this man say him supposed to act better, that means that you are just like him, or you afraid to say anything. And people, this is the problem that is wrong with Jamaica. That is why Jamaica is headed up SHITS Creek without any sorts of paddle, because these people can get away with just about anything. They are not held accountable by the upper hierarchy, meaning Andrew Holness or anyone else that is in upper management of the JLP. Then again, they themselves are just like him. They are what we consider epic failure in politics. Epic failure with the management of the country. However, they are always wrong and strong. Very arrogant but very irresponsible and negligent. That is the problem with Jamaica. That is why Jamaica is considered a SHIT whole country. Not the country that is a SHITHOLE. The people that are managing it. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.